What is up, YouTube adventure family? Haha, yeah, that's right. Today, it is nice and sunny in between snowfalls and blizzards. Today I am going to show you some of the upgrades that I've done on the Rave Bullet X. 750 watt, 48 volt kinda was, but I put a 52 volt controller, a 52 volt battery on the back with the original 48 volt battery on there as well, giving it a total of 23 amp hours, 750 watts, 52 volts, sorta kinda. I've got a battery blender on there that allows the draw of the 52 volt to match. As it draws down, it evens with the 48 volt and doesn't even draw down. Pretty cool, huh? We're gonna test and see how this bad boy works. We're gonna go to the store. We finally got everything on, and oh, by the way, not just the mud guards, the back pegs, the controller, the battery. You can see where I ran the wire from the blender, the battery blender, all the way through there. Not only all that, I did a little custom decal work there, but not only that, I put some handlebars as you saw before, but now we got new grips. And we got a thumb throttle. Thumb throttle. We do have the rear rack on the back. I did just temporarily throw a crate on the back because I have to go get some stuff from the store. I make signs. I need to get stuff for signs. So let's hop on board. Yeah. And let's try out this new controller. This 52 volt battery. And let's see what happens here. This ought to be interesting. Alright, we got the headlight on, so we're going to cruise. It just has a lot of get up and go. So, or compared to what it did, I'm not going to say. We're just going to kind of cruise through here. 25 is the speed limit through here, so we don't want to go too much over it. So we're going to keep it right around 27. 28, so it still does the 28 mile top range, but we have like a lot more torque, which is really nice. We'll buzz on over here to the safety of the bike path, and I want to take a little peek-see here of the Eagle River. I mean, look at this. Hold on a second here. I mean, look down there. As is gorgeous. You can see the water flowing down below the mountains. That is going towards Vail. And we're going to head towards Beaver Creek right now. Put the camera on. Make sure everybody's coming. But this thumb throttle, guys, I'm not kidding you, man. I've wanted a thumb throttle forever. I even ordered one actually one time for the Juice Strip Racer, and the plug worked, it fit, it went in, but for some damn reason the wiring didn't match up, and I didn't like splice it or dice it or anything nice. Look at that sheet of ice. This is a solid sheet of ice. Cruise right over it. These knobby tires in the winter, I think, are necessary, even if they're the thinner, cheaper ones, because really you're just going over snow and ice and the bike path when they clear it. So you're not really, you can tell the torque on this thing going up the hill is just, oh my God, yeah, it's so much better than what it was before. So putting that controller, battery blender, having the 52 volts for a little bit, not as much as I would if I had a bigger battery. It's just a 10 amp hour battery, so I don't get that boom boom for long, let's say. So we're just going to cruise through here. Actually, I'm going to knock it down to mode 2 here, and I'm going to try just to see if the pedal assist even works. It does, okay. So it takes a little while to kick on these Rave bikes. I'm not the only one. I've seen, like, you know, some of the reviews, like Mick Central, which is a good friend of mine. Jonathan, he's a good friend of mine. We chat every once in a while, talk about parts and stuff, whatever, but I noticed he was saying the same thing on the GTX. And basically the controller I have in here is the same as the GTX. That way it wouldn't, you know, overpower the 750 motor being a 30 amp controller, a 52 volt 30 amp controller. So, all right, so the pedal assist works. Let's see if the pedal assist works in mode 3. This is the first time I've tried it with the new controller, so wow, okay, so maybe not as much of a delay in mode 3. Oh, let's cruise on through here. But yeah, so the controller is a pain in the ass, basically, because the connector that connects the controller to the rear wheel wire, the mounting brackets were different. So I basically had to take the old mounting bracket from the old one, la-di-da, rewire it from the old controller. I just clipped it and then wired it and connected it to the new controller, connected it, boom, boom, there we go. Woo, let's go to this icy area here. So I figured it'd be a great idea to do the review of the upgrades on this bike. The handlebars are exceptionally great, just having that more comfortable, good Lord, that is just ice. Having the handlebars up was probably just about, Jesus, Moses, it just turned into slush. Having the handlebars in the right position was the first thing. More power that I have now, that's amazing. I did put new brake pads on here too, that's why they're squeaky, but they're much better. They're not usually squeaky, they've just gotten wet. I've noticed when these brake pads get a little on the wet side, no matter how good, they get a little wet. Check this out, in the kind of like in the, I don't know, what's this, twilight? But check that out. That's the Eagle River. Y'all have seen that many times before on the channel. It's just super beautiful. That way is Beaver Creek, just right over that hill actually. Is Beaver Creek, just a couple miles away. But yeah, I love fishing that Eagle River. You've seen some of my videos if you pay attention to the channel. Watch some of the other videos where I go fishing. I always catch fish. I mean, you're guaranteed to watch me catch fish. It's like, I'm not good at a lot of things. Well, I'm good at a lot of things. I'm not great at a lot of things. Fishing is the exception. I'm really, really good at fishing. No matter whether it's freshwater or saltwater, it's just a thing I've done since I could breathe, basically. And I could swim. Those are the things I could do really, really well. Ooh, yeah. Take this through the test. Check that out. There's some water there. They're doing some maintenance, some clearance, some shoveling, and some munching. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Oh. Hey, what's up, dude? Check that out. Right through the little whatever. Anyways, and look at this. It climbs up that 52 volt. It just climbs up. It goes right up the hill, man. That is just awesome. That torque is where I need it. I didn't need it in the top end. I needed the torque in the low end, and now I got that. So it's really awesome. Sweet. They really do a decent job clearing these bike paths and trails through here in the winter, to be honest with you. They do a really, really good job. I'll act like I'm pedaling through here since I didn't totally stop there. But anyways, they do a really good job clearing the bike paths and the trails and everything through here. I really, hats off to those guys. Whatever. But look, that's beautiful through here. This is where I live. It's amazing. So we're gonna go to Home Depot. I gotta get a piece of wood to make a sign, because the sign I posted today on Marketplace sold like in minutes, and then 3 other people want signs. So, of that one, and then I got other signs on. It's just, it's a thing that I do. And I've got a video of me making these signs too. And if you look in my library of 153 videos, I think I have now. I got enough to entertain you more than a Netflix series. So, and I'm a lot more entertaining Netflix series because one, I'm fucking real, so there's that part. anyways, let's talk about this bike, and I'll wrap this customization and this add-on and all these things that I'm doing to this bike. This bike is awesome. First off, this bike is awesome. Do I have some complaints about it? Yeah, sort of. Not, you know, that area. Better suspension would be awesome. Maybe a little bit bulkier, something better bearing-y, more bearing-y something. Besides that, I really, really love the bike. Doing the upgrades wasn't really that bad. Really wasn't that hard if you know what to do. The rear rack is really awesome. I'm going to be putting my fishing pole mount on this bike soon, so there will be that. These handle grips, the thumb throttle, the handlebars are awesome. The brakes on this bike are awesome. The handling of this bike is really awesome. The seat is super awesome. The comfort of this bike for a hardtail is amazing. But those are the upgrades. A new controller, a new battery, new handlebars, new pegs, mud guards, rear rack, thumb throttle, new brake pads. Those are the things I've customized so far. Stay tuned, because there's going to be more going on. I just don't know what is going to go on, but stay tuned for more adventures, especially coming up here in the spring with Rave. I'm working one-on-one with these guys. I really love these guys, by the way. I became really good friends, and I talk to them all the time, every day. They are great people. But anyways, stay tuned for more upgrades and a hell of a lot of adventures on this bike up to come. Until we meet again, until our next adventure, this is Chris from Colorado Adventure Channel. Peace.